Welcome, friends. Welcome to another pizza of the week. And this week we're going to do a Quattro Formaggio. And you can use any four cheeses that you wish, any four cheeses that you think go together. And this week I'm going to use mozzarella, gorgonzola, Grana Padano, and provolone. I think that is a pretty good combination. So I've got the dough, and you just go around the outside, like I've said a million times in every other pizza video. Create sort of a ridge, and then you go down through the center. And you just use your fingers to dimple it out while kind of maintaining that ridge around the outside. And then you pick it up, and then once you've lifted it up, just sort of pass it between your hands, and it's almost going to stretch itself. Once you get to this point, onto the peel. Now that it's on the peel, just kind of give it a little bit of a stretch. Try to get it round, but if it's not round, I'm not going to tell anybody. I don't care. Now, on with some pizza sauce. This is homemade pizza sauce, and you will find the recipe elsewhere on our channel. So I'll put the link to that as well as the link to the pizza dough recipe in the description box below. Now the cheeses. I don't know what order to put the cheeses on, so I'm going to start with mozzarella. I think that's a good place to start. And this is a fresh mozzarella, so it's a little bit on the wet side, but you could definitely use pizza cheese mozzarella, the kind that you grate. So I just put a little bit of that on. Okay, that's probably too much mozzarella, but I'm going to go with it because I like mozzarella. Next on is some gorgonzola, which is Italian blue cheese. Probably not going to put as much of this on. Just kind of spread it around. A lot of helpful people on the comment section telling me that if I froze my gorgonzola first, it would be easier to spread. Okay, next on is some provolone. I've just got sliced provolone and I've cut it up a little bit, so I'm just going to lay a few of those strips over top. And then Grana Padano. Grana Padana? Anyway. You could also use, maybe pecorino would be really good on this as well. So I'm just going to grate that on there. I'm using a microplane to grate this on, so it's nice and fine. Okay, now, basil. I'm just going to rip some basil leaves and put it on. People have pretty strong opinions on when you put basil on a pizza. Some people say yes before. Some people say no, it has to go on after it comes out of the oven. I'm kind of a before person. So on with that, little squirt of olive oil, and out to the oven. Need to be pretty careful with this one that you don't burn the cheese. So keep an eye on it.
All right, it's pizza day!
Four cheese, Quattro Formaggio,
Quattro Formaggio.
fromage cat.
Fromage cut. I don't think I know the word cheese. Cheese?
Is there a word for cheese?
Yes, I just don't know what it is.
Okay.
It's always a word for cheese.
Well, I know there's always a word for cheese, but I remember being in China for like 3.5 months, and the only thing I wanted was a piece of cheese.
Because cheese isn't common.
It isn't common.
No.
But there is a French grocery store that is very common there, and you couldn't get cheese. It was driving me nuts. Anyway, so
That was a long time ago, too.
That was a long time ago. Yeah, it was at least 12 years ago. So back to the pizza. Four cheeses, and you could put any four cheeses that you want on it. Some people like the tomato sauce with it. Some people don't like the tomato sauce with it. Do what you want.
Do what you want.
Basil on before, basil on after. You could put spinach. Spinach would be really good. You could probably, instead of the sauce, put pesto. Let's give it, let's give it a try.
All right, so it might be a bit hot. I'm looking to see your pain reaction. Too hot? I'm okay, okay.
Gorgonzola, blue cheese. I love that stuff. Mm-hmm. But a little goes a long way. That's really good.
It's also very cheesy.
I definitely give this pizza a thumbs up. I really like this.
It's definitely cheesy and stretchy.
Thanks for stopping by. See you again soon.